Sammy and this is my YouTube channel.
Surprise! How did we end up back here? I'm like, screw this. I'm not happy. And it's just so nice to know that you're not alone. In January, I posted this video. It didn't get many likes. I was incredibly embarrassed and I didn't believe a single thing that I was saying. And that video was the thing that has changed everything for me. There's a little bit of a story that's worth sharing, especially if you're postpartum as well. Hi, I'm Sammy. I'm 28. I'm a first-time mum and this is my YouTube channel. So let's get you up to speed. How on earth have I ended up reopening this channel 10 years later? Because I actually think there's a little bit of a story that's worth sharing, especially if you're postpartum as well. 8 months ago, I was pretty deep in postpartum anxiety. My son was almost 1 and I hadn't posted proper content in about 2 years, whereas previously to that, content was my thing. I loved making my Instagram videos. I was growing an audience. I got pregnant and that creative spark just disappeared. And then by the time my son arrived, I was too overwhelmed. I wasn't sleeping. And I just felt like that I had lost my creative vision and creative purpose and kind of forgot why I wanted to be a creator in the first place. I also had these loose goals floating around in my head that I wanted to somehow mysteriously save $10,000 on top of my 2 days a week wage. I didn't know how I was going to do that. I also wanted to try to move my body a little bit more after sitting on my butt for a year with my son. And I loosely wanted to get back into content creation. I didn't know what that was going to look like. So I admitted to everyone that I had postpartum anxiety and I didn't know what I was doing. And I didn't know where I was going, but I just wanted to show up imperfectly and try. And so when that video didn't go mega viral, like my brain told me that it shouldn't have, I nearly didn't keep going, but there was something in the back of my head that was like, no, if you behave like that, nothing's gonna change. I decided to face my postpartum anxiety and leave the house. The thing for me, my postpartum anxiety was a lot of things all in one, but one of them was leaving the house. When my son was a week old, we were going to his first doctor's appointment and it was chaotic trying to get out of the house with the newborn baby for the first time. I was already stressed to high heavens. And then when we put him in the car wouldn't start. And to me, like I already have car anxiety with my car breaking down. To me, that just set my nervous system off and was like, oh, car's not safe. We can't go out with this baby. And so then every time after that, trying to start the car, my heart was like in my throat. Like it was such a physical reaction to just starting the car. Just leaving the house was not something that I ever really wanted to do. So when my son was almost a year old, I'm like, screw this. I'm not happy. He's not happy. I need to do something about this. So I started talking to people about local quiet places that weren't play centers because I was absolutely petrified of going to a play center and him getting sick or jumped on by an 8-year-old. And I came across the PCYC and it was one of those things where I'm like, why has no one told me that they do this? And it was just the gym floor with baby toys, things they could climb over, a small session. It's maybe like $12 a week if you sign up for a casual pass or something. And I'm like, why is nobody talking about this? So I sat in my car, I had a toothpaste stain on my shirt, and I made my first video of my series. Okay, mums, I'm starting a new series called Places I Can Take My Baby Where I Can Put Him Down. And that video was the thing that has changed everything for me. And surprisingly, it's changed everything in a way that I didn't expect content creation could change everything. And it's not like I'm making mega bucks because I don't make any money from my content creation at the moment, or I got 1 million views or I went viral, because the time that I have gotten views, it doesn't really lead to anything anyway. But what I did find was a whole bunch of local mums who were facing the exact same problem as me, who were feeling the same feelings as me. And for the first time, I found people opened up so many conversations. I've had so many conversations with mums who are feeling the same way. And it's just so nice to know that you're not alone. So that's why one little video that didn't go viral, hasn't earned me any money, has changed my life, is because I found you guys. And it's because I've found a new purpose, and that's to share my story with other mums who are going through the same thing. Also, it set a fire in my belly for being creative again, and that's when I've launched my photography business. I've been doing photography for the last 4 years in my childcare marketing job. love it. But I realized I had this skill that I wasn't using, and I just wanted the flexibility to be able to work my own hours when I wanted to, when suits me. And so I'm like, screw it. I'm starting my photography business, and I'm how many? March, April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, about 4 or 5 months in, and I've already broken my savings goal, which I didn't think was going to be possible because it's blending both of the worlds together, right? It's photography, which I love, creativity, but then also meeting the people that are watching the videos in person and actually being able to capture memories for them. So it's like, so why YouTube? Because if I'm quite honest, Instagram and TikTok, love them. They are my bread and butter, but I really hate having to open every video with a 3-second outrageous hook. I know why we've got to do it. I know that I've got to stop the scroll because I'm also very guilty of doom scrolling and scrolling very quickly past a video. But I wanted a format and a place to be able to share the behind the scenes, to share what motherhood looks like in my world, to show you what it's like trying to juggle my photography business with content creation, with being a mum, with working. I've just graduated uni, or just finished my degree as well. So that's another thing I can tick off the list. But I just wanted a slower form place where I can share what's going on without the pressure of needing to hook you in 3 seconds. You know, that is such a, to me, half the time doing the 3-second hook just feels really disingenuous. And also I just really love to put YouTubers on the TV while I'm doing the dishes or while I'm, doing the washing, or if I'm working or something, just to have something on in the background. And so I want this YouTube channel to kind of be a place for that, where you can just chuck it on and go about your day. So that's why we're back on YouTube. Also, they're not going to be sit down videos like this. This is probably the only time I'm going to do a sit down video like this. This format does not really exist in YouTube anymore. It's mostly going to be vlogs. So subscribe, leave me a comment if that's what you want to do. And I really hope that this is a place that we can just hang out. See you in the next one.